keep moving.
Nope, you're not subbed.
You choose to share your time with me. You humble me.
This isn't where I meant to go.
A hail and hearty welcome, friend.
This is a wondrous encounter. Well,
Thanks for the sub.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears. I must say,
I have the power. Huh? Huh? Oh, it's disconnected from the other part. I was told that there was an NPC in here. Guess it's in another disconnected portion. Lordy. Okay. Yeah, I'm on Vardenfell right now. This is the one place where you can get a drain skill spell. At least in theory. Shadow. Yeah.
Now, where did...
Okay, I guess you gotta go in the interior.
Almost didn't see you in...
Tree shadow.
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
Yep. I hated how in Skyrim they made it so the shadows would move periodically. always thought that was so ugly. I think that's fixed in the next gen update though. Shadows look a lot better. God, in the original release of Skyrim, the shadows look like straight ass. Just total ass. How the fuck do I get to that part of the prison towers? It's crazy. Here? No. I'm about ready to no-clip through here. Okay, here we go.
Do you want something from me?
Okay, so this battle mage, who is in Moonmonth Legion Fort, has the one drain skill. Well, she's the one person where you can get drain skill from. I think she has a couple of drain skill spells. It's kind of wild though. I feel like that might have been an oversight. I don't think you're even supposed to have a drain skill spell. Because you can do some wild things with it. Alright, what's my destruction? 71. What's my enchant? 69. Nice. Alright, so I'll go and get some fine clothing. I think there's a fine clothier here. Somewhere. No. Hey, Spectre. I think if there is a fine clothier, maybe over here. Highly hasty and fine clothing.
Do you need something?
An exquisite amulet, yes. Okay. Okay. Now, I have a feeling this might be, in interpreted by the game as a hostile action when I actually do it. I just want to try it. Uh-oh. Wait, hang on. There we go. We already have low chance. Eek. Chance 0. Great. 13% chance. Alright. We'll just do a test. Your enchantment failed and your gem is destroyed. This is just asking for saves coming. I mean, come on now, you really think I'm gonna let my 80,000 gold soul gem just go poof? Great skill. Mercantile. 1 point. I did it. I need better enchanting. In fact, I would like to master it. In Duranian. He's hostile. Okay, well I can just calm him. I think I have calm. I do not. Okay. Alright, we'll try it on Clegius Clandler. I will sell my amulet for a fair price.
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
It's not hostile, guys. he just puts it on like a dumbass. Alright, let me try something else. I think if they die, then it counts as a murder. So if you drain his skill, it doesn't count as an assault. I think if he dies from putting on something you sell to him, then it's murder. Chance 0? Really? Shit. Okay, what about fire damage? You only get a bounty if they die, I see. Okay, well I guess since we already know that. I remember seeing a video about that a long time ago. I need to sell some stuff. I should get the Lord's Mail. Might be lighter than this. Oh, just out of curiosity, I want to see how much it would cost. It probably cost some ridiculous amount.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
If you wish to talk. Oh, dear.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Okay. Wait. It's already expensive. Shit, it's going up exponentially. Okay, the maximum is 24 points for this item. And it costs 62,000 gold to make this. Ouch. I don't remember where Indoranian is. Gotta find it so I can find the master trainer of enchant. Okay, I actually forgot where I was going. Wait, oh, I'll turn. I can finally sell my shit to somebody who has money.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
It's not her. Here's the guy.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
where all the good stuff is. Over in the mainland. Left pauldron of the savior side. That's crazy. I'm gonna sell my amulet of submission. Don't need it. There's gotta be more stuff I can get rid of. Oh shit. He put on the amulet of submission. Oh no. Hang on. I think that just makes it so he can't cast spells. You know, I should keep that. Damage Magicka and Drain Magicka. I could sell that to someone if I want to make them unable to cast anything.
You honor me. Do you wish to do business?
I should give the Daedra Hearts. Robe of Silent Wings. Okay. Let's see here. So I need to get him 2,875. Let's say 3,000. Okay, good. Good. Wait. Hey, big money. I said, sell him the ebony bow. I don't really want it. Okay, let's go fetch the Lord's mail. Or we could master block. Jesus.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
All that wealth that I just gained. Going out the window. Come to think of it, I need some illusion spells. Oh, my illusion is terrible. I still haven't done that, whatchamacallit, the mining quest. Where was that? In, Old Ebonheart.
Greetings, honored friend.
Oh, I do have light. East Empire Company, okay. Lower level you want to talk to on Blackbriarly, okay.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
Where would you like to go?
Back to my house. Home sweet home. It's a whole quest line, but you had the opportunity to end it immediately. But no, I wouldn't want to do that, I don't think. Could I put that on the windowsill, I wonder? I can. It's kind of clipping into it though. Where'd it go? Why am I carrying silverware? What the fuck? Messy. I don't want that down there. Okay, that sounds cool. I think I'll leave this Curious here, since I'm gonna go get myself a new one. I'm gonna have to put all these back. Very annoying. This is my alchemy cupboard. I have any Restore Magica stuff in here. No, I guess I don't. That's fine. I haven't made a hard save in a while. These boots are very heavy. So is this pauldron. A gardening safe. Why is that?
Why walk when you can run?
Oh, you're making one of those jokes. Waters are very hostile here. just been easier to go inside the... Oh, no, there it is. I'm looking for a dumber underwater base. Nope. Just the Lord's Mail.
Speak freely, friend.
What are you doing here? Those bastards kicked me out of the Legion, and for what? Idiots, all of them. I'm surprised the fools even knew it was gone, but it's mine now. That's how it will stay, and you will tell no one. That lady's female. Whoa. That's when spears used to be a thing in TES. Me too. I should drop your phone in your face. Hey, Shaky. So I know it took me like forever and a day to finally do it, but I tried to enchant something with drain skill, but it was very costly, so I was only able to make a drain skill amulet that drained 1 point of mercantile. I put it on a merchant. He did not become hostile. So it is theoretically possible to screw over a merchant. Test 3 MP server. That'd be fun, yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to put my alchemical stuff back.
How can I help?
I would need to look into how to configure a server first, though. So I'd want to set it up for maximum fun. Wonder how easy it is to host one. I guess we'll find out. We're in New Ebonshart. Finding an actual service. Finding the service should be the easy part. I think the configuration would be what would take some doing. I remember when I was hosting that Minecraft server, I think that was like $10 a month or so. Can't imagine it'd be more than that. Not too many people would be on it once. Yeah, I don't really plan on having like a whole bunch. Okay, Cytonine. You can't take me to Cytonine. Okay. Shitty boats. I don't think I shook this well enough. It's settling at the bottom. I need one of those shaker bottles. I don't want to get like a brand name one though. Those are stupidly expensive. No, don't say it, don't. Don't you start with that thug shaker stuff. Tell you what, one thing I would like to do is figure out how to fix this. Like, what is that all about? The bottle shaker. Probably would have been a lot faster to just CV to Vivek Temple and take a boat. Alright, sign again. I keep clicking wrong things.
Why walk when you can ride?
The schizophrenic thug shaker video. I saw that. It's like 100,000 gold worth of stuff in here, at least. Secret Masters Olympic. This is my secret meth lab. I need some more colored lights. Let me find some red candles. Almost as bad as your room. That's kind of how my room looked in my apartment. Alright, let's go to Malbora.
We make a special trip just for you. Say low
Malbora sounds Spanish. Yeah, kind of does. Can't sell this stuff to him yet.
You honor me. Do you wish to do business?
Let's put that there for now. Malbora means bad weather in Spanish, according to Google Translate. That's funny. I kind of like my mismatched pauldrons. Okay, let's get out of old and busted Vardenfell.
Hail, friend!
Install a mod to get rid of that shitty glow effect. I had that before. I don't know, I kind of like it. It makes enchanted stuff look more enchanted.
I
Well
see
met.
we share the same company. What can
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
Welcome.
Back to the laggy city.
Hello there. How are you?
Toned down at the very least. Yeah. It is a little extreme. Alright, so the EEC should be in the square, I think. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Greetings, citizen. Welcome to the old Edmund Hart factory of the East Empire Company. Does the tank seek someone in particular, perhaps to join the East Empire Company? I wonder if that's where the... Alright, hang on. Going down another etymology rabbit hole. Hang on. Factory. The historical use of factory is an establishment for traders carrying on business in a foreign country. That's how it's being used here. Naked maxing. Yeah. You can move really fast if you naked max. Origin of the word factory is Latin factorium, place of doers, makers. So an establishment for traders carrying on business in a foreign country. So I guess that's like a place of doers and makers. So like factory to mean a well, evolution of the word factory. Etymology of factory. Agent noun from past participle stem of facere, to do. Establishment of merchants and factories in foreign place, since building for making goods is first attested in 1610s. And the Industrial Revolution started in the 18th century. Were used for glass, salt, iron, and hammerwork in the 17th century. So, I guess before that was a big thing. It was just a place where you conducted trade. Okay, sorry. I'm just I'm fascinated by the evolution of words. I have word autism. Alright, join the East Empire Company. Keno is hiring new clerks in the back offices. Go through the door to my right and then look to your left. He is the red guard in the red shirt. You don't need to join to start the quest, okay. I'm watching you. How dare you say that?
What is it, Outlander?
What do you talk to? This guy? This fellow? He's just for joining.
Go ahead.
I talk to the factor. Blackbriar Guard lady. That's an Imperial.
I take it you want something.
Blackbriar family.
What is it?
Made their way into Morrowind. Oh, in the basement.
Here to see the castle.
Wait, I'm gonna just talk to this lady first. Business proposition. East Empire Company has recently acquired the deed to an abandoned iron mine for only 600 septums, so that's cheap. You can be a majority shareholder. Don't wait, this opportunity could be snatched up by someone else. Will you make a profit? With a lot of hard work, and I do mean a lot, yes. I can tell you're not from around these parts. This could be passed down your family line for generations and establish you here in Morrowind. What do you say? Will you accept this offer? Sounds like a scam, but okay. Wonderful. The name of the mine is Anbarsud. Luckily for you, we've already begun preparations. Head to the mine and meet our scout, Araris Verenim. He'll help you check out the mine. Then we'll start getting things back to normal. The mine is far to the southwest of Old Evanhart. It's in a huge quarry northwest of Arbud, or directly southwest of Manan.
Friend.
So I want to take a Sill Strider. I should go. I should see the entry. Well,
To trade.
unless it takes me to Vivek. Okay. This got me a little off course. No. Hang on, I'll just take a boat. An Imperial named Araris Verenim. Maybe he was raised in Morrowind
To trade.
by Dunmer parents. Okay. Boats. Oh, they changed it to a Dunmer. I'm drinking powdered G Fuel. It's pretty good. I'm trying to spend less on energy drinks, so I'm doing that instead. What does the G stand for?
May I help you?
Look, I know it's a slur, but it's gamer. That's our word, you can't say that. Sorry, gamer. I think there's a Sill Strider here. There it is. Befogend.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Directly southwest of Manan. Montgomery names really sound like someone trying to clear something out of their throat. They do. I'm gonna follow the road.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Just got enchanted pauldrons. Okay, gotcha. Well, I am well equipped. Okay, I see. It's getting very general directions, so I gotta keep the map open. Your headphone randomly died, now you can't hear shit. That's a shame. What a rotten way for a headphone to die. Bluetooth, yeah. Bluetooth signal can just get interrupted. That's why I always like my stuff to be wired. Really have to try hard to interrupt a wired connection. That's Arvid. Should be like a path on the road to it. Oh, I found it. That's or not. Dealing with the wire constantly all the time, hanging off you, preventing you from standing up casually 24/7 and not worth the twice a year occurrence of needing to restart your headphones. Yeah, I could understand that perspective. I mean, no, you're crazy for thinking that. You're crazy and I will not allow that opinion. You know, because your mic is wired. It's such a huge difference, yeah. I can see that because like sometimes when I'm watching something, like I'm watching a stream and I need to get up and do something, what I need to do is like pull it up on my phone and carry my phone with me. So like if I just had headphones on that I could just walk around the house with, that would be pretty handy. Nice being able to lay in bed and listen to music, yeah. I typically just use my phone to do that. I watch YouTube videos in bed instead of sleeping. A huge quarry. You'd think that I wouldn't have an issue finding a huge quarry. Your iPhones don't have a headphone jack now. Yet another reason to use an Android. Have I got any of those Bluetooth earbuds? Nope, I don't have any Bluetooth devices. Yeah, that's true. High quality wired or wireless Bluetooth headphones are pricey. But for earbuds, I just use these really old Apple earbuds that came with my iPhone SE. These things. They're still pretty good. I use these for like conference calls at work. They're so compact. Very nice. Your last multiple Androids didn't have a 3.5mm jack. Oh no. I got my phone in 2019 and it had one. So I don't know what's been happening with phones since then. just a rotting corpse out here. I don't know, man, this mine looks pretty sketchy. Usually just listen to music at home. Yeah, me too.
It's fine with me. Go ahead.
He's still an Imperial Spectre. Are you with the East Empire Company? They were supposed to be sending someone to help me inspect the mine. I don't care if you are or not. All I need is someone to accompany me in case anything happens. I've inspected a lot of mines before, but there's something a bit off with this one. Can you help me out? He must have just been adopted by Dunmer. That's all I can figure. It's a big fancy portcullis. Okay, hang on. What's going on down here? Nothing, we're just trapped now. I don't have levitate on other. You made a very costly error today, walking into the lair of the Urluk clan. I will get to the point. One of you must die. You or the one over there. Either one of you could sate my bloodlust. If you decide on the coward's approach and use teleportation magic, I will kill Araris myself. I volunteer to be killed. Very well, let's see what you're made of. I knew this mine was sketchy. I fucked up the questline? Ah! Okay.
You've got the better of me.
So I have to let that poor guy get murdered by vampires.
I'm not busy now.
Oh, you have to be the one to do it, okay. interesting that there are so many ways to end it prematurely. Collect a bounty on them. Nice. Someone closed the door behind us. I don't like the look of this.
Go ahead, Steve.
You have done well, and I present you with your final decision. Our clan has not ventured far from this cave in centuries. We need someone willing to travel the land on our behalf. Based on your combat prowess, you are worthy of this gift. This is not the trickery you would expect from other vampire clans. I will infect you with our clan's blood and welcome you into our circle. You will not regret this. Come back in 3 days when the disease has ravaged you fully. Ensure you do not see a healer in this time. Sorry, I'm cold. Jacket medium. dreamt of a blonde maiden. I drew near. Saw she was crying, but her tears were red as blood. I touched her tears and tasted them. They were wonderfully salty, sharp with spice and savor. But the maiden's face had changed, her skin gray-white, and red tears dripped from her lips, and her hair had turned black and wreathed her head like a twining snakes. I was afraid, but could not run. I screamed, and then I woke hard pounding, cramped and aching. Whoa, I'm fast. Dude. 20 extra axe points, 30 sneak points, 20 armor points, 30 acrobatics, 30 athletics, 30 destruction, 30. Oh man, that is awesome. "20 endurance, 20 strength, 20 willpower, 20 speed." Your computer's video driver failed for a solid 4 minutes before rebooting itself. I would check to see if it's overheating. And then I would check the connections to see if something's not getting loose. You have our blood. You have slain the Imperial Scout outside our mine. You may have what it takes to become one of us. Find Orluk Gro Othmog deeper inside the mine and speak with him. I don't want to just jump over everything. Malakath. So we're Malakath worshipping vampires down here. Yeah, orcs. I hope they don't mind me being a Nordnall. They'll have Imperial Legion gear. From slain legionnaires, no doubt. They are legionnaires. Ah, that's right, there are a lot of orc legionnaires. So I wonder, are they all just like disgruntled? This is cool. I already like this. Varos. Gotta find Varos. Or look, Gro Othmog. I find it hard to believe you have the combat skills Budok spoke of. No matter, you will either prove yourself with my tasks or die in the process. Let us begin with something simple, even for you. The Hualu are continuing their patrols into our territory. We generally leave them be, but this one has gotten too close. I cannot risk them making it back to civilization. Outside Anbarswood, We have spotted 3 Hualu in their pack core. Your vampirism is still young. They may not recognize you as one of us in the darkness. If you wish, you may be able to lure some into the mine, where Budak will take care of them. Okay, I'm figuring it out. Don't worry. Druidas is our scout leader. I'll listen to whatever he is. Excuse me, Nord, but my companions and I are looking for one of our lost brethren I see in this area. Our torches burnt out and we are unable to travel any further. If you have some lodging to spare while we look around, that would be greatly appreciated. You look a bit sickly. Maybe I can find some potions to cure you after we get inside. Follow me. Wonderful. We'll scout out ahead and come back for my companions later. Best to be careful. While it may be a powerful spell sword, nothing can stop a vampire who gets the jump on you. True. You sure this is the right way? This place gives me the creeps. I'll rest here for a bit. You go on ahead. I'll handle this one, new blood. Go back and take care of the other 2 if you haven't already. So fast! Looks like a jink blade. Can't let you hit me with that. He's just looking at me like, what's happening? Oh, it's just a storm blade. Wrong place. wonder if I should go naked except for a shield. That'd be a new choice that I haven't done before. I could move even faster than I already move. I want to keep this helmet. Oh yeah. You have done well. I welcome you as a full member of the Orlok clan. Before you can take advantages of the full benefits of the clan, it's important that you meet our ancient. I am Orlok Gro Othmog. My people and I are what remains of an imperial legion from the west. Many years ago we encountered our ancient who cursed us with his existence. I see. Our dark powers allow us to wage war on our enemies and hold the mine we call home. Veros lives further into the mine, in the library of the Dunmer stronghold of Romayan. He has taken an interest in the outside world, and asked for one of my scouts to take some notes on the local hollow. Somehow one of our cattle broke free and tried to escape, and took the notes with them. They should still be in Romayan. Take this key, find the notes, and bring them to Veros. I do not care what happens to the cattle. Faction affiliations. Orlok Gro Othmog, commander of this legion. I led my people here many years ago in search of a better life. Instead, we have found an empty mine and a cursed existence. I have led garrisons of troops across the known world. I run this mine no differently than I would a legion in High Rock. As an Orlok, you are a fierce and disciplined warrior. Your foes will beg for mercy, but they will only find the edge of your axe. The blood spilt in battle paints the landscape with a reminder that this land is yours. They sound pretty badass. Very, very aggressive. Axe, enchant, armor, block. Okay, well I've got 100 axe and block, so I'm good. Hey Sith. So Sith, we found this vampire clan that is entirely orcs in this mine. In Old Ebonheart, there is somebody who sent a scout over here to the mine, but now the scout is dead because we chose to kill him and side with the vampires, because that leads to fun things. You can actually choose to save the scout and kill all the vampires. Cattle. I saw a door to a Romayan somewhere, I forget where it was though. Or looks X. I hope it's better than this ugly thing. Regardless, I'm a vampire now. Oh, that's Romayan. Whoops. Two-hander. Ah, that's a deal breaker. The bladed stick, yeah. Well, stop. Stop being a vampire. Okay, sorry. Look at that. It's a Dunmer ziggurat, but it's inside a cave. So did they just build this into the cave, or was there like a big collapse? Like a bunch of rock fell on top of this eons ago. Makes you wonder. Dude, propellant chamber. Propellant chamber that takes me to an interior. That's crazy. Have to have been buried. It's intact, yeah. I think it's been buried. Dude. It's a Velothi tower. Talk to Varus, okay. I'm just gonna explore. Probes are kind of undercooked. Oh, that just takes you back out here. Like any probe past the apprentice level is just kind of overkill. I feel like there doesn't really need to be different variants of probe. Unless you had like traps that were harder to disable than others, then it would make sense. Doesn't have the feature that hides traps. That was a cool feature in what was it, Morrowind Code Patch. I enjoyed that because then you'd have to probe all the strange doors. It added like an element of danger. Like uncertainty. A cut mechanic, like the different levels of trap, yeah. I just ran out of time. I do like the traps in Skyrim. Especially like that you can use them against your enemies, that's fun. Poor girl Danger was just trying to protect her closet and I killed her. Virus, you should know better than to attack a Nord. With a spiky stick. A true Nord.
Mighty Talos.
True Nord who worships mighty Talos. I wonder if this is the escaped panel. Following are notes scribbled in a shaky hand, and Dothrin Estates. Atreus, smaller manor, smells terrible. Norvain, old estate, few guards. Vendici, heavily guarded, related to Evanhart. Andis, very important, large estate, many guards. The note continues to describe each of the estates in detail, as well as the comings and goings of the visitors and small drawings of each building. You're about to feel bad for him when he realizes a man. Their magic has not yet infected my mind. I have no interest in nourishing these monsters, and I have chosen death on my own terms. A mod that fixes the mortar and pestle appearance. I don't know. I do have the patch for purists. So maybe that does it. The skeleton just jumped off a ledge. Yeah, probably did. Oh, there he is. They're not very smart. This is a collapsed Velothi tower. Interesting. The brains have rotted out. True. Sun damage. This is just me being dumb. Still being dumb. Varus lives further into the mine, in the library of the Dunmer stronghold. He has taken an interest in the outside world. Yep. have to go back to Ramayan. Gotta find the library. Oh, fancy. Have you brought back my lost notes? Thank you, Neonate. Before our plans can be set into motion, it is imperative that I get a good refresher on the outside, on the surface world. Take this Propelon Index and give it to Orlok for safekeeping. Nice. My first mainland Propelon Index. Post equip that in their Discord. Okay. Orlok, Gro Othmorg, and his legion bear my curse with his name. I have no clan to call my own, thus I have been assimilated into theirs. I am Veros, the progenitor of the blood that courses through your veins. My clan is long forgotten, but they live on through Orlok and his legion. The failure of the Empire. We are Orlok. We are the Orlok. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. It is common knowledge that the fall of the Empire is approaching quickly, and soon its degeneration will result in utter collapse. Ever since the death of Tiber Septim, the Empire's foundations have rotted under weak rulers, and Uriel Septim has only further proven this. An imperial bureaucracy siphons propaganda and lies to the populace, desperately trying to restore faith in a dying creature we obey like fools. In truth, the instability and strife mars the entire history of this empire. Lies, murders, treacheries rage through the imperial city and crush the hopes and dreams of its citizens. How can the mighty empire allow the continuation of these horrors? Let Dunmer and their slaves, the rise of the impious puppeteer, Jagar Tharn, and the incessant infighting of this malignant, bloated creature we call an empire, the assassinations, betrayals, and unwarranted executions so common to our imperial ranks. All of these corruptions scream the empire's failure. All of this centers on the imperial system and its ruler, the decrepit Uriel Septim. Septim the Seventh is as weak as he is ignorant. People of Tamriel have discovered that he rules comfortable in the luxury of the imperial palace through corruption and fear. Under the Emperor's sickly hand, secret spy networks, which have either removed or jeopardized more freedoms than we have ever thought possible, move like murderous wraiths through the people. These blades, as they call themselves, spy on the regular, hard-working common folk simply to satisfy the foul Emperor's desire for the control of all things. He draws further power from his military police, and all that his self-proclaimed legions do now is murder innocent civilians to ensure themselves a little more time and control. The Empire has followed its fury over. They are nothing but cowards and thugs. The corruption rises through the ranks of this legion. I have seen from the inside nearly as many Imperial guards fall into the faulty leadership as to fighting. I've even seen unrest in the city of Cyrodiil itself, rioting in the streets of the greatest city in Tamriel, and yet the Emperor and his legions continue to preach the glory of the Empire. You know, they talk about like rioting in the Imperial city in this game. Like Caius talks about it, but then you get to Oblivion, and you go to the Imperial City. Everyone's just like, "Hello, how are you today?" "Fine, thanks." Snort. We must ask ourselves what we can do during this time. So we do nothing. Will we dawdle like old men, speaking but never taking action? When we wait for the beasts of anarchy to take hold in the sweet land we love more than all else, we must impel the Empire's fall and take control for ourselves. We can rule Tamriel and succeed where the Emperor and his foolish Uriel Septim cannot. Yeah. When the mud crab gets into the sewers, that's when they riot. Kind of amazing, like every Every book added by this mod, I've liked it so far. Orcsurance, one-act comedy. The short farce originally premiered during an interlude at the birthday party of Lathasa Indaris, or Lathsa Indaris, a household counselor in 3405. Among the guests was the then director of the East Empire Company, Craig Marr, who reportedly took offense at the play because he felt one of his two characters was based on him. Every potential rioter has been exterminated. Those who, the rest are just like, hello, how are you? That's my headcanon now, that's great. Galethus O'Main, scholar of the Imperial University. The law of the Dumber is not a single monolithic doctrine, rather is varied and obscure as the Dumber people themselves are, and wary outlander scholar. Many find themselves hopelessly lost within Morrowind's legal system, and it is my hope that this primer will familiarize visitors with some of the basic principles of law in this province. In many ways, Morrowind itself is not one nation, but 5, 6 or 7, depending on how one counts. And the competing legal structures of the province reflect the different values and ideals of the Grey Houses. Thus, one might expect a court and trial system not unlike that of Wayrest or Colovia, the lands of my kin, the Hollow. If you find yourself in legal difficulties with the Balathis marshes, however, I pray that your sword arm is as strong as disputes among the Redarin are often solved by honorable duels. The scandal of 38297, when the East Empire Company delegate to Blacklight was reportedly murdered by a councillor of the city, was to Redoran eyes an acceptable lawful challenge to a tariff dispute over marshmallow exports. Their response to the ensuing imperial outrage was bemusement that the delegate, in his ignorance of legal custom, had not made more effort to seek a compromise on the issue. The Telvanni, as usual, are another matter altogether. There are historically no laws in their domain, a civic freedom in which they take no small measure of pride. Of course, the power of the local wizard lord is absolute, and his or her word is final in all disputes. Tyranny, you might declare, but many a crueler over the mighty Telvanni lord has been dragged from his tower and dismembered by his angry subjects. Just like monarchies. Lots of monarchies that ended that way. The accumulated legal wisdom and precedents of over 3,000 years of history maintain order in the lands of the dress. The system is rarely written down and is instead called upon directly by the summoning of esteemed ancestor spirits to legal proceedings. This is naturally advantageous when mediating cases of inheritance or unlawful murder. It is occasionally the case that necromancers have been denounced at trial by the souls of the dead they have attempted to bind to the mortal plane. Court meetings take place on holy ground, are ritually cleansed at the end of their hearing. Borderline anarchists, yeah. I mean, they're kind of like end caps, because you know they have the big tower and all the wealth, and so they have control over their little plot. Imperial law is perhaps the greatest philosophical achievement of the Dumber race. It entails an all-encompassing code that covers all functions of society and nature, derived in part from the recursive algorithmic legal doctrine of the Ordinary Dominion, which was also highly influential in the Dwemer. Imperial law requires study from birth in order to correctly grasp its axioms, as it seeks to provide a framework not only for moral behavior but also natural processes like the growth of flowers and master-slave relationship, which is inherent to all life. The much publicized and misunderstood attempt by the Induril to place the Thracian plague itself on trial in the First Era on charges of existential disruption of the social order has garnered some derision in the West. These outlander commentators fail to grasp the importance of the legal process in Induril society, and the necessity that grotesque, unprecedented occurrences be codified and incorporated into society's worldview. That'd be an interesting experiment to try to hold like something like a disease legally culpable. You'd have to figure out like what that would actually do. Because like you can't like legally punish it or anything like that. You just eradicate it, but you'd eradicate it anyway. And cabs who are bad at union busting, yeah. Necessity that grotesque, unprecedented occurrences be codified and incorporated. Okay. Needless to say, imperial savants look on relative vulgarity of imperial law with disdain, much as an artist might resent a tradesman's crude branding mark pasted across their life's masterwork. All great houses are obliged to implement the core imperial legal code, the Juris Imperator Tamrialicus, and all grudgingly do so in their own fashion. Fines and imprisonment for crimes such as murder, theft, and obstructing an officer of the Empire are standardized. They'll be familiar to any imperial subject. Disputes between members of different houses or legal issues where house jurisdiction is in question are often referred to the Court of Waters, a religious conclave that holds the final say in matters beyond the remit of house councils. The power of this court has waxed and waned over time, according to the strength of the great houses themselves, but in theory it carries the authority of the God Kings of Morrowind and now also the Empire, which is trying to consolidate the legal framework of the province into this one entity for administrative purposes. There's also this court that the accord was reached between Great House Dres and the Tribunal Temple itself when they affirmed their legal right to practice traditional Dunmer Daedra worship in a case where the deities Vivek and Boethia were called to the stand. The proceedings were temporarily halted when the court building itself was apparently briefly relocated to the moon Secunda by parties unknown. Other unusual cases heard here include a dispute over archaeological remains between Telvanni and Imperial plaintiffs, which caused outrage when the Telvanni delegation summoned a mechanical drummer centurion as a witness for their case. I love this. It's difficult to say how the law will develop as Morrowind becomes a more settled member of province of the Empire. Mahlalu have led the way, becoming highly conversant in Western system to the extent that they are now able to propose innovations of the imperial juris. However, recent disputes about territorial control affected by opening of Vardenfell promise to create new crises and conflicts, and I believe that understanding is now more essential than ever. Okay. God. I'm interested in these books, but I don't want to spend the whole stream reading them. Rage of Magnus. Train Magicka 60 points for 10 seconds and 10 feet. Damn. That's powerful. Bedtime story with Numi. Read the High King's Vita. Okay. So I take it it's like that was added by Tamriel data and they just didn't put it in the game yet. Or in Tamriel built yet. Whereas the proper Lana Ancient should have found it in huge chunk piles by now. Theros is no doubt pleased at what you've done for him. Enough note fetching. Now that I have the room Ramayan index. I must now get to the Kalan index. Information extracted from Arcana revealed its last location was at a trader in Arvud, a Hualu town to the south. The merchant's name started with an H, Hua something. I'm afraid that's all we know. Find the index for us and things will soon be clear. Norris is a capable leader, albeit a physically absent one. It is only through his guidance and strength that we survive to this day. He is not an orc, but he knows how to fight like one. The mix of Veda and Edda. What does it mean? Eros lives deep within the mine, an ancient Dunmer stronghold buried under the earth. Commander Gro Othmog is our leader, but we have great respect for our ancient and progenitor of our dark powers. Vampire hunter. His name is Darren Marceau. As a vampire, if that name doesn't frighten you, it should. Have you heard of Clan Yomor or Clan Gandra? Probably not, because Darren Marceau exterminated them both. And he's just been spotted east of here, between Manan and Arvud. Kill him to protect our clan, and I'll make it worth your while. Reflects the Hindu flavor added to the Nord religion. Oh, I see. I am Thoga Gra Shugurs, Smith and Lieutenant under Commander Orluk. My ancestor had a mere mortal's lifetime to perfect their arts. I have had much more practice. So clearly you're a master of armor, right? Just got a lot of gold. Wait a minute. Huh. Okay, I guess she doesn't buy things. Broken. Oh, it is broken. Derp. Wouldn't add up with the timeline because they just recently became people. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, just because well, she might have been making armor before she was a legionnaire. I think that's pretty common with orcs. Lots of smiths. They only became people like 20 years ago. True, but that doesn't mean they weren't smithing. take her shirt off. Take her shoes off too. Oh, she took off all of her Templar gear. The Hammer of Garen. Sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I knew it. It's from Arena. Nice. It's very heavy though. I am a chaplain. Despite our curse, we have not lost our faith in Malakath. New lore. Vampires all worship Molag Bal. Yeah. I think that's the only Legion chaplain that I've ever seen. Fort Darius has a Legion chaplain. Okay. Also an orc. Huh. I have to do a lot of traveling to get through here. This is nice. I can have vampirism and people will still talk to me. I mean, I'm assuming. It's like telling me to talk to people down here. Some people can be talked to as part of a quest. Oh. So most people are going to be like eco-vampire. Oh yeah, I'll keep doing the quest line. I see what you meant by me being locked into this quest line. I curse you, vampire.
I curse you, vampire! Away!
Yeah, this is bringing back memories of my vampire playthrough. Lavora? Could that be her? You'd be a fool to attack me here. I do not remember their name, but it was someone from the Ishanuran Ashlander tribe. They wandered the Ashlands, but the main camp is somewhere west of Arwood. I told you what you want, now leave Arwood at once. Fine.
I curse you, vampire. Away. I curse you, vampire. Away. I curse you, vampire. Away.
If the road leads that way. No? Oh yeah, it does. I know that takes quite a bit of gall. Tell a super strong vampire to leave when you're not even a guard. Curse you, vampire. Away. I hope these people are important.
You will suffer.
Hey! Fortify attack. Okay. An outlaw playthrough. I think that's kind of what my vampire playthrough was. Surprising amount of dialogue for outlaws. Okay. The index. Wasn't being carried by one of those guys I killed, was it? Have I taken it? Well, I'm looking for it. I left this stone in the palm of my ancestor as tribute. deep within our ancestral tomb. I will not try to stop you, but our tomb has resisted many would-be robbers, and it will stop you too.
I curse you, vampire! Away!
Killed the tribal outcasts, I see. It's like the Urshilaku burial. They like to bury their dead on big rock spires in a cave. Must be an Ashlander thing. Without the video game references. I hear the Pokemon references. Marowak's spine. Oh yeah, Kefka. It's an interesting spear. Looks like it has a shard of volcanic glass crafted onto it. Just want to hold it. Chad, I'm stabbing you. Yeah, good old spears.
Stop!
Stop! Ashlander dagger. That's cool.
My God, what are you doing?
Raw musk. The offering should be on one of these ledges, shouldn't it? The Half-Life AI ship post. I've seen a few. Palm of their ancestor. No palm. No trees of any kind. She fucking lied to me. Okay, I need to levitate. Chat, I can't find it. Chat. I don't see any outstretched palms. Ashkan's burial. Damn. Pretty sure my strength got damaged. Okay. It did. Yeah. It blends in really well. Maybe it's not in the grand burial chamber. That's crazy. Hey, on the bright side, I actually found it. Didn't need to look up a guide. My opinion still stands. Just curious what else is in here. The answer is not much. I could have just done this. Oh, the vampire hunter. Too late? Alright, we'll find it again. I know exactly where it is. Do that before I teleport. Oh, okay. That's all good. Hey, now my strength isn't damaged. So that worked out. And Barsud and Arvud. Where? This is a bit far. Go to the Silt Strider. Never mind. That's right, I can't do that. No transportation. I'm glad that they make this temporary. Oh, Amber Suit is the cave. I think I would be best served by recalling. Yeah, so that'd be north of Arvid. Goofy jump mechanics. Casually having nightmares every night. Yeah, that'd be torturous. Didn't know you're a vampire. Looks so goofy running around like this. I probably passed him. Sure, go ahead. At an inn called the Grey Lodge. Is that? Oh shit, I passed that at some point. Where was that? Yep, this is it.
No! Die, go away, vampire!
I curse you, vampire. Away.
Just whistling to himself. I don't fear you, vampire, begone, fiend. He's got his own little vampire hunting crossbow. Heard that before with the dog go. Sun Kindler. Whoa. Now I am the vampire hunter. A unique crossbow, nice. Alright, good night, Sith. Where are the bolts? I guess the bolts don't show up. Alright, good night, Carlos. I cannot thank you enough. Our clan owes you a great service, minion. This helm bears the visage of an orcish warrior. While we do not share the same blood, its visage may strike the same fear into the heart of your enemies. Unfortunately, it's medium armor. Charles. So you found the index. You're doing our clan a great service. Good night. Charles unsafe. That'll allow you to feed on our cattle for sustenance. Take the Romayan index and show both to Veros. He's been eagerly anticipating your return. I think he's taking a liking to you. What time is it? 1:25. Oh shit, I gotta go to bed. Alright, after I talk to Veros. Screw work. I agree, I hate work. I mean, I might like it again if they actually put me to work. I do not wish to alarm you, Lord, but we are currently under attack. Some hollow soldiers have entered my tower, probably investigating some missing scouts again. This happens every few decades, thanks to Orlok and his soldiers being so indiscriminate with how many hollow they kill. Of course, we can't let them go. If the hollow know this is a vampire lair, they'll send an even larger force, or worse, get the temple involved. Better that they just fail to report back. This region is so untamed that a lost expedition or two never raises anyone's suspicion. Get rid of them, please. I'm much too busy going over these notes you gave me, so I'll do what I can from here. My summoned minions should take care of some of them, but do take care not to get attacked yourself. They really can't discriminate friend for foe. Oh, and don't tell Orlok. He has enough to worry about. Yes, if you can call it that. They probably have us surrounded or something. This guy's a real tactician, isn't he? I don't have time to be attacked. Go take care of it. Such a wizard. Oh, he's got a Daedric shield. Oh shit. That's a big area effect. I just want to let the skeletons chip him. There you are. Are you a halalu? You don't look like a halalu. Look like a bandit with all of your mismatched armor.
You will die where you stand.
Skull Stag the Harvester. Oh, yeah, maybe he's a mercenary. Nice glass mace. This is definitely a Telvanni. Skull Stag is a cool ass name. I know. Skullstag. That's probably how you say it, like a real Nord.
Mighty Talos.
If we're under attack, I shouldn't have a hard time finding attack. Dude, class Wagasashi. This is making me wish I picked blade. Short or long. My inner weeb is loving that. Okay, maybe they're all in the tower. I did say that there was a path, like, from here to the outside. I just gotta search through here. There you are. Ow.
Get away! I do not wish to fight.
Well, then you shouldn't have shot at me. Foolish Bosmer. Womanlet. Oh, that's right. The female Bosmer are tall. It's just the males that are small. He charged at me and fell. That was amazing. Yeah, take that.
What was my crazy tarn the other night?
You're crazy, Tarn. I believe it was this. Come on, Tharn, don't blue ball us. That's not the same. It's still going. Oh, cool. I have an amulet that takes me back here. And I get to keep the indices. Ah, this is great. Come on, Tharn. Bless us again. Oh. Oh my god. This one's buried too. Interesting. Dude, you get through. Get here through this. This is cool as hell. did it do my voice? Oh, that's the last one. Oh, I'm getting flushed. Getting flushed down the toilet, guys. Wait, really? Come on, Tarn. Purchased this mine from an unknown seller, with the mine promoted as being the most profitable iron mine this side of the Thier. Used to be the most profitable mine in Morrowind over 100 years ago. We were tricked into buying an empty mine. All the ore had been extracted years ago. The seller was hoping to pawn it off onto some unlucky sap we didn't know any better. We used all of our savings and had nothing to show for it. We made meager attempts of finding new sources of ore, but to no avail. Until one day we broke into the stronghold of Romine. Varus was a tough opponent, but a pragmatic one. We had nothing to live for. No way to survive, but Varus gave us hope. He willingly infected us and turned us into the clan that we are today. We dreamed of revenge on a faceless enemy for years. The seller had remained anonymous. We recently learned that there exists one copy of the seller's name, an old Ebonheart. One of our scouts was sent to retrieve the Anbarsud mine agreement, but has not returned. This is the only chance we had of finding the name of the person who cursed us with this existence. Our scout is no stranger to old Ebonheart. Primarily travels along the eastern sewers. Use the Kalan Index of Romine to infiltrate old Ebonheart sewers. Find our missing comrade in the book. Take the scroll. It's funny, I was just there. I like to think that's the sound Tharn made as his face was melting.
Handmaiden, give me...
Sorry, why do you keep giving up like that? Come on, Thorn. I gotta hear this one. This is good. He's broken.
Stay away, vile creature.
Canonical last words. Yo. Insert Soldier Boy reference here. And I actually don't know what the name of the song is. Soldier Boy something, Soldier Boy, Superman that hoe. I don't know.
Motto's mercy on you.
Oh, crank that.
tomorrow's mercy on you.
You sore boys.
Fuck's sake. Why is he so dumb now? He has a stroke by the second word. Leave it like this, sure. I mean, they might do another update, like TTS Monster. I wouldn't be able to control that. But yeah, I hope they do leave it like this.
Talos, damn it.
Okay. The Hammer of Saint Calidus. Foundation Stone of Leyland. He just stops there. What am I supposed to find in here? I mean, the book, but like, I'm just wondering, like, where? I guess I just have to search the whole sewers. Should probably do this next time.
Cock and ball torture from Wikipedia. The free. You must not. The
Key.
Fire demon, please fetch my medication. I'm losing my mind.
Oh wow, he said that whole thing.
I'm sure.
He spoke too soon. Well, that's darn okay. Nope. Sounds awful. Not even Tharn deserves this.
Okay.
God damn it, I just wanted him to say a coherent sentence. This is cruel. Okay, well, I hope that you all
Rest well this night.
and I'll probably do more and Morrowind tomorrow because I'm getting into this quest. Rest well because Tharn won't be able to. True. Okay, good night.